Alright, so I got another anime tier list, and this time it's just gonna be pure Sheunen. Last time I did like there was like a lot of really like girly anime, let's say, and not my type, but this time I found a really nice list with like one of the best anime of all time, and let's start it. Like the first one, it's like Uzumaki, you know, Naruto, the original, and the Shippuden series. So this one's, the first one was just out of nowhere, like really deeply, really like like different, you know. It felt real. It felt like had a really real characters. It just it was sad, emotional, and full of really amazing fight scenes. So like I cannot give these two series like S tier, because Shippuden just like fighting scenes just kind of like exploded. Like Uzumaki was a little bit more timid in its fight scenes, but fucking like Shippuden just it started to like really explode, But yeah, that's why they're both S tier. And next one is kind of Fairy Tail. I watched it. I kind of watched it, but I cannot remember it that good. I remember it was being like a decent show, not my favorite. I'm really not feeling very attached to it, so I cannot give anything but higher to B. Yeah, let's go on. And the next one is Slayer, and Slayer is just meh. I did not watch it fully. I dropped it down after a few episodes and I never came back, and I didn't really wanna go back. So yeah, and the next one is basically a Trigun. They are made a remake for Trigun. It's actually like really amazing series. It's an older cartoon, and and it's just fire at the best. Gun fighting scenes, the amazing character, the amazing scenes, like this desert type. So definitely another S tier. Cannot put it down. I mean like this kind of list is very good. So there's gonna be many like S tiers, like, because to me S tier is something that I would I would prefer to rewatch or watch, like, instead of all other entries on this list. So like, I could watch this both series like with equal passion, as well as DBZ. Like I'm seeing here like two different series, so I'm not sure. But DBZ, like, everybody likes DBZ, everybody watches DBZ, everybody just knows Dragon Ball Z. Just the best series ever, like, no doubt. Like Goku, you know, like I grew up watching it as well. Like, I think it was like first anime I seen, and it was like on national television, and it was bombing. You would wait like every week for a new episode, and like they would just scream at each other for 15 minutes, you know. It would be like 15 minutes of episode and like 25 minutes of advertisement, and you would still like be like waiting for that one. Oh yeah, a really good one. Claymore, next one is like Claymore, and Claymore is a very bloody one. Like, it only has like 1-2 seasons, I believe, and they are visually very stunning and very interesting. I hope they make a new one, but I really cannot give it S tier, even though it's amazing. But this upper series have like kind of numbers on them, like Trigun doesn't, but it might with a new series. So maybe Claymore gets a new one as well, so I'm gonna keep it at A. Alright, this one kind of looks like Summer X, but I cannot tell, so I'm gonna just leave it here. Hunter x Hunter, to me it's almost like a fairy tale. The beginning of Hunter x Hunter was like so slow, like extremely slow, that I kinda just watched the fighting scenes, and after watching just fighting scenes, that's an A tier. That's a definite A tier, like there. And yeah, like some would argue, but this is biased, this is purely biased, you know. This, like, my list, my preference, the things that I liked more. And Hunter x Hunter, I still, if I would start watching it from beginning, I could not. I just could not. Like Claymore, I could watch actually easily. I almost just ended to put like Hunter x Hunter like lower, but Hunter x Hunter has like fucking a lot of episodes and a lot of amazing fights. So yeah. And Jojo just does not know how to like make it stop, you know. In Jojo, it just stakes just get doubled every like 5 minutes, and that's why I like it. It's very unique and artistically, and I mean it kinda can be weird to get into, like, because they have like the thing I did not like was about like the spirits that they possess, but after some time you kinda just, you know what, I feel it. Man, I feel like all the upcoming ones gonna be just S. I mean, like, I cannot put Bleach any lesser than S. I mean, it has the best sword fights. I don't think still there's any other like anime that did like sword fights so fucking good. I mean, all they do is fight with swords, and the best sword scenes, the most like OP, it's like Dragon Ball Z of sword fights, really. Like Dragon Ball Z is like of martial arts, and Bleach is like of like fencing. And yeah, I cannot put it any lower than S tier. Attack on Titans is one of the newer ones entries. It's still ongoing, and they still like gonna have the last season. And damn, is it a good fucking show! Like it's dark, it's realistic, it's interesting, it's unique, and visually it's stunning, and it's high stake. You never know when character is gonna go down. So like, Attack on Titan is definitely like another S tier. Alright, this looks like a Gundam or the robot one, and I mean it's almost S tier, but I would put it at S tier, but I cannot, like, sadly I still would prefer Attack on Titans than over this mecha anime. I'm not the biggest fan of mechas, but this one of the best. I really would like to put it in S tier, but I would make it A+, like, or S minus. Alright, this one I don't remember, and Samurai X. I mean that's another classic one. I watched it all. It's just stunning. I mean it's slow as fuck like Dragon Ball Z, but it keeps you entertained. You know, you always like always was like waiting for a new episode, and it's amazing sword fighting, very realistic, great characters. Everything is kind of great in there, but there's no buts, like just S tier. It's always, well, like a little bit older one, so it just goes into artifacts and classics, so definitely one of those, just like Dragon. And One Piece, I kind of started watching actually One Piece not long time ago, and I mean it's still like the newest episodes kind of feel like are like written in and made in the 90s, like, so that's kind of like for a series that go on for so long, that's very impressive. Since like Naruto has changed and shifted so much in Boruto that it's just unrecognizable garbage, but One Piece is still kind of like true to the original and still very authentic and very fun. And I don't know why we have 3 Dragon Ball Z series here, but I mean all Dragon Ball Z series go just to S tier, except GT maybe. Except GT. Ace Man I have not seen, and I cannot comment. The next one kind of looks like a Gintama, but oh wait, this might be the Parasite. Let me just check it quickly. This does look like Parasite. This is the Parasite, yeah. Alright, the Parasite Maxime or whatever I think it's called Parasite. I'm not sure. Okay, let's zoom out, zoom in, just get the perfect angle. 150 should be nice, right? 150 is not bad, but could be better. I mean, this is perfect. So yeah, Parasite, a definite B. I mean, I kind of watched all the fight scenes on YouTube really, and I tried to watch it again, but then I was like, all the fight scenes already on YouTube, and yeah, it's an amazing concept. It's really well made, really unique and interesting, but kind of falls off later, and I have to give it B just because of that. And besides the awesome fights, the plotline really did not get me. Alright, the Brotherhood of Steel. No, that's Fallout. That's the Alchemist. Yeah. Well, dark, very rich plotline. Keeps you guessing. Very rich world, like the world that is created. And overall, another S tier. Like, you know, we have a lot of S tiers in here, but you know, just Sheunen, like this kind of list already had one of the best shounens, and it's really hard for me to compare like Uzumaki next to Alchemist. I mean, they are similar, but then they're very different, you know. All of this anime kind of like unique in its own way. Like Trigun, it's a desert, like shooter. Uzumaki is like ninja, like village stuff, like kind of like yeah, like ninja. Like cannot think of anything else. Like, you know, samurais basically. Well, samurais is more like Bleach. Bleach is like supernatural samurais, where Dragon's Ball Z is like supernatural human fights. Yeah, every like is a very unique and deserves his own spot in this S tier, like I believe. One Piece though, One Piece definitely not an S tier for me. It's an One Punch Man. It has amazing fights and amazing character, but I mean it's like it's kind of niche, you know. Like, yeah, he can one punch everybody, and that's it. I mean, it's kind of build the surroundings around him, but I don't know. I cannot give it anything more than A, sadly. S tiers, a little bit more entertaining. I mean, like, One Punch Man is like a kind of satire on the genre, and I mean, it's a one-trick pony. Eventually, like, compared to Alchemist, like, and One Punch Man, like, just plot is not thick enough, like, just not really thick enough. Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I played the cards. I still have like fuck tons of cards somewhere in my old house. So yeah, just it's like probably made a craze of just million of children buying these shitty cards and playing with them. So it's still fun. Like, I remember it fondly. I really enjoyed it, and playing cards as well. So definitely S tier. And what is it called, this one? I mean, this is the one of the amazing, like, it's really amazing. I cannot remember now. Soul Eater, yeah, that's it. That's the Soul Eater. Yeah, artistically, just one of the best. Like, cannot compare nothing to it artistically. And amazing fight scenes, amazing characters, amazing everything. Like, just really underappreciated series, and I'm really sad what they did to it with Soul Eater 2. Like, they just completely destroyed it, just completely just ruined it, and just grinded it into the ground. So it's really disappointing to me that Soul Eater 2 was such a shame and should be burned. But Soul Eater 1 is still like a S tier series, like, hands down. Alright, and I think this is all of the last ones, and this is well the newer series, and based on the comics and American culture, and once again, what is its name? I was watching it yesterday, goddamn. I cannot remember its name. Alright, let's keep its name for later, and I'm gonna like Death Note. Just a wild ride. Death Note is just a freaking wild ride. you never know what's gonna happen. There's like really high stakes on everything. The characters are just completely amazing, and yeah, I remember I started to watch it and I just binged watched it like night and day, like, because it was just, I was just so like, what the fuck is gonna happen later? Yeah, so really amazing series, definitely S tier, definitely unique, and deserves its own spot. All for one, a Hero Academy. I think, yeah, this is the Hero Academy. Is it Hero Academia? I think it's Hero Academia. So yeah, yeah, it's unique. It's kind of borrowed a lot of things from other series and a lot of American influence, but kind of blended it so well that it's a new ongoing series. The current season really stepped it up. It keeps, like, series keeps growing, the characters keep growing. So I'm definitely very positive for future that it's still gonna be great and only get better. It might be like One Piece one day. So yeah, definitely good. And I have not seen this one anime, so yeah. And these ones are just the busy, and just gonna take out this one and just leave the all the busy, like no doubles. Let's leave no doubles in here. Except the Uzumaki and Shippuden. Fairly enough, they are very different. Like, well, Uzumaki was still kinda friendly, children like. I mean, it was not children friendly, but it was different. Like, it was definitely different. And yeah, Trigun, we're gonna repeat like the S tier: Trigun, Dragon Ball, JoJo, Bleach, Attack on Titans, Samurai X, One Piece, Alchemist, and Metal Brotherhood. Yeah, this Metal Brotherhood something. God damn it! How could I forget the names of one of the greatest series? But well, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like this all series are really unique and very amazing, as well as this A tier, like, you know, Claymore is, and this mecha anime are very interesting and definitely deserve their own spot. Like, even S tier, I would arguably put them, but yeah, but these ones in the B tier are just, they're still great. I mean, if you got like more animes in here, like for comparison, like a lot of bad ones, this would go like into A tier, no doubt, and like maybe even these ones would move up like to S tier in comparison. But this list is very nice and has one of the best series ever. So yeah,